Good morning and welcome in to the one and only Coach Bulldog Johnny YouTube channel, the Tribal Chief Coach Bulldog Johnny YouTube channel, and the Coach Bulldog Johnny Twitch channel. We are live. We're doing something we should have done yesterday, but due to some stuff that happened, yesterday we had so we're doing game 3 of the series between the Braves and the Kansas City Royals today. I was going to do it yesterday, but yesterday was my dad's birthday and I was spending time with him yesterday, so I didn't do it. So also want to make a mentions of something. So later today we're going to be doing the https://www.dubby.gg/dscount. What I'm going to say is this. So, we're going to be doing the final game of this series, and then later on today we're going to be doing the first game of the Oakland series where Oakland comes to town. Now, we're going to put the Masters off tomorrow. Tomorrow there will be no Masters broadcast. The Masters is supposed to be next week. It's supposed to be this week, but hang on just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to have the Masters will be, so next week is Masters week. However, next week we're going to be back on our PGA broadcast next week, and we're going to have the Masters next week, because next week is Masters week, so we're going to do the Masters next week. With also, that being said, we're going to try next week to get our Nitro stuff started. I got to get all my stuff downloaded on it first, because I ain't got it started yet. But if not, I'll let y'all know. We might put it back to the 13th, which is Monday week. But I'll let y'all know on YouTube. And also, before we get the game started, Wednesday, there will be no Resident Evil Requiem stream Wednesday. I'm going to push it back to probably Saturday. My dad has an appointment Saturday with the heart doctor, and it's at 11:15, and I'm not gonna be able to stream on Wednesday, but I will push it back to Saturday. So Saturday afternoon, you will see that broadcast stream, and you will see my baseball streams the rest of the time. So with that being said, y'all sit back, relax, and enjoy Game 3. Chris against Chris. Chris Bubik for the Royals, and Chris Sale, the 2024 Cy Young Award winner for the Braves, on the mound for the Braves.
Johnny.
Yes.
I was gonna tell you.
It's on Braves Vision.
The Huckney thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want that bundle.
Alright. I get it for you on Friday, because I get paid Friday.
And Selena want the other one. She want May and Nona Bunny. That's the one she want.
Yeah. The Sunday night showcase.
These games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
April. It needs in April.
Back to get this one started after this. Now the starting pitcher in this.
Here is Chris Sale. He was the
He's racked up over.
He can get it. He can get it. He can still
I can get it. I can get it because it don't leave till next Monday.
I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
To get started here, Isaac Collins.
Yeah, that's it. And the other one they on the 7th.
No, the 3rd is Friday. Because the 4th is Saturday. Cause the 5th is Hey, remember? Look, think about it. The 6th can't be on Friday because if the 6th was on Friday, then the 18th and 19th wouldn't be Mania Sunday. Saturday and Sunday wouldn't be the 18th and 19th, which is Mania.
Yep, that's true.
Because the 18th happens to be my stepdad's birthday. See you later, alligator. Mr. Sale with a 3-up and with a strikeout of Mr. Collins here. So like I said, we'll have this game, and later on we'll have game 1 of the series between the Braves and the A's. The Oakland, not the Oakland A's, but the Athletics are coming in. I'm going to call them the Las Vegas A's because they're coming to town.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against us. They can rattle them out of the gates.
Ronaldo Lopez will go in that game.
It might be a long day for this offense.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
In the ground, 1 ball, no strikes. This is... I have Skip Carey along with Joe Simpson for Game 3 of this rubber match on Braves Vision, ladies and gentlemen. Harris, 2 down.
Down and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia.
Strike 1.
Rare location right there, right down the middle.
Hey, somebody's shooting.
The edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that misses.
Sale drops that circle change out of the zone. It's 1-1.
This to third.
Riley. 1, 2, 3, go the Royals.
Set down in order. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit.
Woo!
It's Major
What the fuck? What the hell? How?
Here is Chris Bubic. He was 8-7 last season with a 2.55 ERA. That's not bad.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose.
Okay, now I'm trying to get real pissed off right now.
So if you're looking
But I will say this: if I'm not able to get to start next Monday with our broadcast of Nitro, I will start next week doing our tournaments, and I'll be streaming the tournaments all in one episode, so you'll get to see all those in one episode, so you'll know who's going to be who going into the new to the new ordeal. And Acuna blasts one center field. Lane Thomas under it, 1 down. Here's the Atlanta Braves line up for Walt Weiss.
Atlanta Braves lineup. They're with their ace on the mound today. They're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support. They'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, with an ace on the mound, it's crucial not to become complacent. This lineup still has a job to do if they're.
Here is Drake Baldwin, the Rookie of the Year.
Baldwin now at the plate. 3 for 7 in the series so far.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. It gets
Oh,
a
you
take,
gotta take
gets
your
a
sugar,
handicap.
right? Oh, so we get waiting at Nobbyville right now?
High, 1 ball, 1 strike count. The 1-1.
Yeah, I would get.
And a big
High, swing and a miss, 1 and 2. Should have never swung at that. That's crazy.
Also need. They need. I think what they need.
got him. Now 2 away.
You see him trying to pull that
The
inside
Hulk
pitch
needs
right
sign
there.
the
That's
8
not
for
the
the
kind
7.
of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get
That's
to it,
Tuesday.
it's very difficult to keep it
Yeah, that's
fair.
Tuesday.
You just
Here's
Eight
Matt
for the
Olson
7.
up.
Strike at best. You have to be able to stay
Inside,
Yeah.
1 ball, no strikes.
inside of that path to it, and
The
that
Looney
way
Tune
the
Bonner
ball gets hit
need
hard
8 for the
somewhere,
6.
and it's not
Monday.
Go down. Go down.
Hot shot! Oh, and he's
Went
got
down
it,
by
inning
2
over.
dollars.
That's crazy. Now that right there was a hot shot. 4-5-6 due up for the Royals here.
And we're back.
So we won game 1 on Friday. I pitched game 1 on Friday, 13 strikeouts in that game, and I'm telling you, I had a phenomenal debut in my debut, but I'll be pitching again on Wednesday.
Anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little
So now I'll be wet
extra
back.
juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Strike 1.
Leading
Say what?
things off and takes a strike.
Strike 2.
Yeah, I'll be wet back
One of
though.
our favorites, Jerry Hillsdale, on the plate in this.
There you go. See ya later with a slider. Struck him out. 1 down. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. Our baseball broadcast will happen on Sunday we've got church Sunday at 8 o'clock Sunday morning, but however, it'll probably be not too long after I get back home Sunday morning when we'll have that broadcast. Because we might have something going on in my neighbor's Sunday morning, so I may go up there. That's why I'm saying I don't know yet, but we'll see.
That is pretty valuable.
0-2 pitch.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field.
Harris cuts it off.
With a one-out single.
And you won't see the skipper.
It's all right. It's all right. That's all right.
As soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble, this guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the player.
Albie spins, throws it. 2 down.
Very athletic play. How much of the
Because, see, I couldn't get that off if I tried. If I tried it, I probably wouldn't have been able to have successfully got that double play. But
spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to
Strike 1.
focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execute.
Strike 2. Let's do what. Let's see if he can do what I done. Drop that sinker out the back door, and he still hung on to it. Have a seat. Slider. Have a seat.
So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2.
So when we play the Athletics, they go by the Athletics right now. They used to be the Oakland A's, but if you hear me say Las Vegas A's, that's what they're going to be going to Las Vegas in 2028. So if you hear me calling them the Las Vegas A's, you'll understand that. Bubich.
Of the year. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Well, what do you expect him to be? He had a great ERA up the middle, base hit.
And a good start to the inning.
And Ryan Stroud on base with another hit in this series here.
Timed it up any better than that. Really nice job.
Here's a man looking for his first hit in the big league level, Ryan McCullough. He's 0 in this series.
Force some action with good wheels on the base.
There he goes, takes off, he's safe. 1 ball, no strikes, and he's safe with a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Swings through that one.
Sinker, he missed it. I don't see how he was late on that one. I thought it was right there at it when he threw it.
Swing.
Dang, way early.
1-2.
That's crazy. Now, come on.
Got him.
Damn!
Gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent
Here's
years.
Ozzie Albies to the right side here.
Pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball. Those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Swings through that.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Ozzie, fly ball. That ball's hammered left field. Out of here. See ya later. Ozzie Albies. Home run number 1.
First homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So now to the plate.
Here's Austin Riley.
0 for 6 in the series so far.
Yep. Ball 1. He's 0 for 6 in the series, and that's not like Austin Riley to be 0 for 6 in a series.
That one lifted to left.
Fly ball. Shallow left.
And he makes
2 down.
That's out number 2. Now in for the Braves. Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris in center field. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes.
And a swing.
1-1.
Bases empty, 2 away.
Oh, excuse me.
Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one
Harris.
left field. Way back
Fly
there.
ball left field. Is it got a chance? It's off the wall.
Safely into second. He's got to go.
You know, I hate those kind of plays like that on here, ladies and gentlemen. When you get up like that, when you do one like that and you hit it off the wall, and they think and you're thinking they're gonna catch the ball, and then it hits off the wall and you can get a double out of it. That's crazy. Here's Ha-Seong Kim to the plate. He's playing the DH position. One and 1. In the Oakland series, he's going to suit up when the Athletics come to town at shortstop. I'll be changing.
It's now a 2-0 ball game.
I'll be changing the lineup around in the next series, so we'll see what happens.
From around the league.
So Braves rookie pitcher Braxton Palmer went 2 2/3, give up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts in his debut against the Royals in Saturday's game.
Chris Sale back to work. Lane Thomas, the lead
Ball
off
1.
batter, as he looks at ball 1.
This guy
Strike
has
1.
so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground.
Strike
he
2.
just swings and misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side.
Fouled him off.
See another.
That was Lane Thomas.
And a 1-2. On the ground to short.
McCullough. 1 down.
Play in the top of the 3rd. Now at the plate, Cameron Meisner. 2 for 6
Here's
in the
Meisner.
series so far.
He's 2 for 7 in the series.
To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that turns the
And his 2 hits came in game 2 of this series. A lot of them didn't get no hits until the second game of the series because I was popping it to them on Friday.
Through the infield, he just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes
Fly ball straight away center field. Harris under this one.
under it.
I'm back.
He's got it. 2 down. Well, welcome back.
Sorry, it took me so long. I had to go.
Get her done.
Welcome back to the Sunday
I had
night
to go to the bathroom.
Oh, Shaggy.
Yeah.
showcase on MLB The Show.
I guess now you'll see why.
Junior.
Ain't there something you want to tell me, Shaggy?
About what?
great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the 0-1.
Thank you for spoiling it yesterday and telling us to choose Ren yesterday.
He's in a great
Well, I could eat.
spot right here.
I kind of had a sleeping win
Pitches in play right here.
because
Well, what I was trying to tell you yesterday was if you'll think about it a minute, when they first showed it before she went into the picture, when she showed back up at the schoolhouse and it was on fire, it was the part where the roof caved in the first part of it. You'll see they had the protest. Lucas was in front of it, was out with the protest. That's why I said it wasn't him. Bobby Witt struck him out. In and over.
but here can say we also make up on one part though because The other one was Goey.
Yeah.
It was another fire started with Goey that started that fire.
Yeah.
But we got a good angle though. We saved everybody except for 2 people. Vin died.
I'll never understand. Can you imagine now, you were talking about that. Can you imagine if you had romanced Vin and then had to confront him about that dead body? Oh my God. Oh my God, really?
Yeah, but Vin had nothing to do with that dead body.
Out to short. Witt. Tosses the
Vin had nothing to do with it.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Here's the catcher, Drake.
Here's Drake Baldwin.
He's over 1.
The one had something to do with it was Goey. It was Goey.
Oh, Zoe?
Yeah,
Or
Goey.
yeah.
He the one that had something to do with it. And like, I always suspect it with Vin because Vin was acting way too specific. Like, when Kobe first got there, he was acting like, he fought the, hit on her. And then when you ike on something, he always got goddamn fucking.
Swing and a miss as he chases way out.
Oh, excuse me. Safe.
2 down after the strikeout.
Now, wait a minute.
Man, that was very close at first.
But that ended with Capit though. At the end of Mike and Chloe.
That was a nice, strong throw to complete the out. That's a tough play. When
Max should have stayed and been and stayed at her profession and been the professor.
Here's Matt Olson.
No.
0 for 1 so far.
It was Folker going like that. Chloe was gonna need, they were gonna need Carter done anyway.
Rocket into the outfield.
Oh, there was, huh? Ha ha ha.
Yeah, Chloe and Mike would belong together.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Ryan Stroud. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Hi, 1 ball, no strikes.
And we say Sophie too.
You're supposed to, because it showed her and her mother holding hands on that. I seen that part at the end of it where they was holding hands. Talking about her and her mother.
Yeah, no, you cannot say Sophie. You ain't got to say Sophie. You don't say Sophie, Diamond will pop up. You got to call for Diamond.
There's the changeup.
Oh God.
So we got that for to say Sophie. But when I go back to it again, I'm not gonna say Sophie.
Remind me, ladies and gentlemen, I will get around to it eventually of doing Life is Strange reunion. I'm going to be doing 2 and 3 one day and then 4 and 5 the next day.
It could. Got my number 1. Got my weight number 1 game right now.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Until the Wolverine game comes out, then that'll be his number 1 game.
They're not the same series. Not the same series.
What if John Wick is better than it, Shaggy?
Tosses across the
Got him 1 down.
Not the same.
off the bounce for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino.
But I do got a wanking for that too.
Way inside.
Uh-huh.
a little bit.
I'm gonna put all the Gunwick game from this Gunwick game.
The Royals down by a pair. Top half
In the
of
home
inning
already?
number 4. And it's fouled away.
Who's home already?
Kendall.
Damn, already?
Oh, he might be on enough bait.
Tap softly to the right.
Why, is he online or something?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna pop on that.
Yeah, he's online, so that means he's actually on at home then if he's online line.
Got him swinging.
Because if it said on PS app, it would say on PS app if he was online. If he was on his phone, it would say on PS app.
Salvador Perez getting ready to hit.
Oh, that might be his cousin.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Out of here.
And he takes Chris Sale deep, Salvador Perez.
His first homer of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
He went invited to a party.
Yeah.
Start off the at-bat, and man, did
That's
it
a character.
backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that.
What, Dylan?
Line drive.
Yeah,
and
then
the
that's a
base
character
hit.
on his account.
And the tying run is on base. Michael Massey steps
Michael
Johnny.
Massey up. What?
for the Royals.
Yeah, he can find though, Gunner.
Strike.
I was in a party with Selena, right?
Yeah. Strike
And
two.
one of my old friends invited me to a party.
I heard you say something about that yesterday.
Popped up, foul
It
territory.
was
Logan South.
It was I heard something about you talking about Viper yesterday about something
On
other.
the big fly.
Oh yeah, Viper. Yeah,
Yeah.
but this was Logan South. One of my other friends that I know.
Oh.
Logan South.
15.
Yeah.
And there's one
He
thing on his
he
mind
invited me
this
to a
at-bat.
party to see what I was up
Get to the
to.
big league level.
I'm like, he said he ain't got W2K.
And there it is, his first hit of his career, Ryan McCullough on base.
I text him.
15 with his
I
first
text and say you can't get W2K
This is a
56.
moment I'm sure he'll
It's only for
never forget.
PlayStation 5, not PlayStation 4.
Yeah, great
He said,
moment for
okay.
him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long.
He don't got a PlayStation 5. He still got a PlayStation 4.
What?
Not a great thrower.
What are you talking about?
In the running game, and that's throwing
One of my
the
other
ball
friends named
that's
Logan South.
doing
Yeah.
whatever you can to try to keep that
He don't
base
got a
stealer's
PlayStation
rhythm
5.
off.
Oh, we don't.
He got a PlayStation 4.
That ball's going to get up against the wall.
So
RBI double for Ozzy Albies. He's got all 3 runs today. It's 3-1 Atlanta.
Runners steal second
So he
base.
can't pay W2K 56.
Come through with the base
No.
stop.
All these newer ones, like, I think all the 2K26s he can't play. Madden 26, College 26, he can't play none of the 26 games. Because they ain't on PlayStation. Nope. 4.
No.
2027's when they're supposed to do away with PlayStation Network.
We'll talk about on what PlayStation 4.
No, PlayStation Network.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first.
What do you mean do it? What do you mean?
Don't you remember them saying they was going to do away with PlayStation Network or something like that?
Michael Harris the second.
You talk about the network PlayStation. PlayStation
Yeah.
network PlayStation 4 on PlayStation 4.
Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
They're gonna cut the network in the 27, but they cut the PlayStation 4 off this year.
Runner at second here, one gone.
But you gonna still be able to play on PlayStation 4. But next year they're gonna cut the time with PlayStation 4 network.
Yeah, I know it.
Swing and a pop up. 2 down.
I kind of feel bad for him though.
Yeah.
So here's
Say he
the
can't play no game, but hey, that's not my problem. That's a his problem.
His first time up.
Shaggy said that's him and his parents' problem there.
Yep, not mine.
Yuck, it is.
Man at second. Bunt attempt missed, but
They were saying you were getting here yesterday.
Why?
A lot of shit went down yesterday.
I tried to get in, but it's saying that the party owner's not accepting the request.
Oh yeah, that happened to me too.
Yeah.
with 2 down.
What you mean a lot of shit went on yesterday? With what?
With Kurga and somebody that they know.
Oh.
Ugly, I bitch. Okay.
Damn.
And when I say ugly, I mean she fucking ugly as fuck.
Oh, so in other words, she's what we used to call fugly, effing ugly. She put the F in fugly, as they call it.
She look like somebody that came out of goddamn toilet.
Field.
Hey, does she look like one of them leprechauns from that Leprechaun movie?
The Braves have one of the It's now
Give me, man. I'll show you. I'll show you.
back here in
I got a
Atlanta,
picture of the
and to
ugly
play
pig.
for Kansas
Oh, my
City,
God.
Lane Thomas.
Here's Lane Thomas.
Because Cool Girl sold it to me.
Oh, she did?
Out to short. Over to first.
One down.
One pitch and one out.
Shoot.
Now it's the right field.
Bless you.
Cameron Meisner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Tap found.
Woo!
Meisner measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he's usually in center.
1-1.
Today starting in right. Here's a 1-1. And that's down to
2-1.
A little less responsibility.
Look at your mechanism.
Hang on.
Making the move from being the captain
Sounds like the same thing, guys.
to right field, so can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
That girl doing some kind of goddamn solid. How ugly she fucking is. She ugly than a mother.
Damn. What's on? What's wrong? And what's her deal then?
A fucking deal? A fucking
Yeah.
deal? What the fuck deal? What that bitch deal?
Yeah.
What she did can do?
trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
You know what she did?
What'd she do?
Now he's desperately
She
looking
had
for
the
that swing
nerve
and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds
to
a
talk
little bit,
about
try to move it
Selena
around, create
Ball.
just a little
Uh-oh.
illusion
And Cool Girl mom. You know what she said about that mom?
And here's a look at how he's using
Oh,
his pitches
what?
in this one.
She called that mom ugly. That pissed off Cool Girl.
Digging in, Isaac Collins.
And she went up on, and guess what she did?
What?
She reported her.
Huh?
Swing and a ground ball. And
Dick
that's
ugly
just
bitch reported
foul.
Cool Girl. She can't test on Mechanism to 3 days.
And that's
Damn.
in the dirt.
And then she got to notify the caller. Did she know she can't answer
Gets a
damn
piece there,
phone?
we'll do it again.
And she called Cool Girl to
Here's a 1-2.
No, bro, you ain't she ain't the pussy.
And we'll do it again.
She the one the pussy.
A 1-2. That's down. And
Damn.
So yeah.
Fights it off. You'll see.
Oh, you heard the whole entire thing yesterday?
No, she sent me Mecca something.
Oh.
Pitch of the
I'll read it
impact
what she
coming
said.
up. Swing
Got him!
and a miss. He battled for a long time.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
We head to the bottom of the 5th.
Here's Acuna up.
Okay, what-
Spot for the Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right here, well, okay. She said, sounds like you looking
To
for
the air, left
great
field.
things.
Collins under it.
I bet someone
And a
who
quick out number
someplace
1.
what going on
Baldwin.
with
Next
you
up for the
better help
Braves.
or would you better be taking? Oh damn.
Just missed.
And then she said, sorry baby. That's what she said.
Next offering is
Oh.
And then she get the middle finger. She put the middle finger up there.
Oh, shooting a bird. Ha 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 ha.
And then
on the ground.
she fought the call.
Goes to first in
Yeah.
time.
She fought the
Only
call
the
Cool
fifth
Girl.
inning, moving along too quick.
And
Woo!
now she had reported when she
Two
couldn't
out,
answer the
space is
phone,
empty. Here
Yeah.
and she
is
said,
Matt
answer the
Olson.
phone,
1 for 2.
right?
Yeah.
And then
Oh, excuse me.
Settles
She
underneath
said, I bet you with your
And that
ugly
is
mom.
that.
That's what she told Cool Girl about Selena mom.
Mm.
Selena and Cool Girl mom.
Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Bobby
She got the nerve to call that mom ugly.
Nah, boy.
steps in for the Royals.
Fuck. They call her ugly ass. You always ugly than a motherfucker. You can't call about other, but you stuck on yourself.
Disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fighting quite a bit today.
That's a hit. So
Before you start calling people
Start the
ugly, you need to
Now
look in the
it's
mirror,
gonna be
stop.
Mike Garcia. He's grounded out a couple of times. And fouled off. This one in the air right field. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit, who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
I gotta say, if she didn't look in the fucking mirror, before she called somebody else, if she didn't look in and got that mirror.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Yep. And Shaggy
Now, what you
said,
say?
Shaggy said, yep.
Now, what you think, girl? You think she ugly?
Yeah.
Through that one.
So now it's all about protecting.
0-2.
Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
Got him.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
7 strikeouts for Sale here today.
It's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Here's Perez. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Strike 1.
All eyes on the double play ball in this spot.
1 ball, 1 strike. We got Kenley warming up.
No better way to get out of this inning.
Hopefully, the
1 and 2 and 1.
Definitely
What?
has the advantage in
Hey,
this
when can the
game.
Eagle fucking come this month or next month?
Aggressive on this next pitch.
What?
Leon and Kennedy. Leon and then somebody Leon back.
Leon's in the new one, Shaggy. I thought you knew that.
Yo, on Fortnite.
Oh,
This one in the air center field.
I don't know.
Has a beat on it.
They're not gonna pay him a bite. I want to get bundle.
And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Hang on.
I don't know if I don't know if they're bring a bite. I don't know if they're gonna bring a bite.
Leon S. Kennedy is expected to return to the Fortnite item shop in March 2026 alongside other
Say what?
Resident Evil skins.
Oh, you finna get on
Shaggy.
YouTube?
It says or
Okay.
the 30th is for the 30th anniversary of the series.
Jonathan.
The son of bugging out. Oh, for what series?
Resident Evil. But it
When's that
says
gonna
it's
be?
supposed to be. They said he's supposed to be coming back into this month. So there's one more day left in this month, and that's tomorrow.
We'll see.
So it may
We'll
be
see.
tonight. It may be tonight when he come in.
If he do, I get in the bundle.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
Fly ball right field. Got it, and the inning's over.
Royals strand a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Oh, Selena. That your man can about your children.
Back now for the
God
bottom of the
damn.
6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Steven.
Today, Monday, March 30th at 12:19 p.m. from phone number 8552.
Here we go. So I need to fix. Let me fix something here. So Tyler Kinley, I'm gonna pitch him in the next one. So he'll be up.
This is his first appearance of the season.
Oh my goodness.
Outside, 1 ball, no
Today,
strikes.
takes that one off the plate. Bunted back
Dropping
towards
it
the
down
mound.
toward the pitcher.
Has
Over to
the barrel.
second. No, sir. He is safe. So a bunt single for Ryan Stroud here, and he was hustling down the line.
Right there. Good.
Here's Ryan McCullough. Single, scored a run, and he's stolen the base.
Shortstop at the plate. Now
High, 1 ball, no
And
strikes.
it's 1-0. Activity
Ursig and Mears is up.
Lucas Ursig, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Mears also throwing.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And McCullough pops it up, hits it to left field. In the foul ground. One down. Here's Ozzie Albies. Let's look at what he done his last time. Second inning.
Certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Now he's batting from the left side. He's 2 for 2. Fouled him off here.
Now quick throw to first. Stroud dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
Damn, they got him. So 2 outs.
2 down, nobody on.
Foul that and off. 97 on the gun. All right.
That's outside.
1 and 2.
And the count is 1 and 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And they'll do it again.
No.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fly ball
A high fly ball
to right field. At the warning track. He's got it.
Is the inning.
Inning is over. Braves get nothing out of that. They did get a 1 hit, though.
No one left.
No errors and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Top of the 7th. Braves 3, Royals 1. 7, 8, 9 due up here. And here comes Tyler Kinley making his debut.
Tyler Kinley in the game.
Making his first start of the season. All right, Ian Hamilton's going to be your setup man.
For the first time this season. And it's fouled off.
Foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Foul ball.
The 0-2.
Got him.
Tied him up on a fastball inside. Back inside the stadium, and the Sunday Night Showcase is a close one. So up now for
Here's Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas. The Royals down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. And the pitch is in for a strike. Now 1-2. Good
Foul that and off.
That misses
High,
the
2 and 2.
And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
I thought it was in there. He got him with that slider. Struck him out.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead.
Here's Meisner.
Such a stabilizing effect, and not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on
Ozzie
defense a big boost.
jumps, throws it first inning over.
And that is that. Royals bats are quiet there, and it remains a
3-1.
set for the last half.
Here's Riley. Ian Hamilton putting him in next.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
He's 0 for 2.
Hard ground ball,
Base hit. But not anymore. He's got his first hit of the season.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now here is Michael Harris II.
Game 1 against the Athletics will be Ronaldo Lopez going in game 1. Game 2 will be Grant Holmes. That's tomorrow. And then yours truly on Wednesday for game 3.
That got him square in the mask. Right aboard here.
Me and Luis Severino will do battle on Wednesday. Foul.
Here's the 0-2.
Missed it.
Out with 100. Oh, we see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball
Here's Ha-Seong Kim.
right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to.
Somebody getting a Facebook call.
Because
That's
that
for me, though.
fastball, it eats,
Oh.
and if you're not ready, you're gonna be walking back to the dugout.
That's right. I would know it if it was Shaggy's because you'd hear Shaggy's going off.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
1 and 2.
Oh,
Ball 2 and 2.
man at first, one away. On the ground to the left.
And foul.
Just foul. And that one ripped to left. 2 down. Here comes the manager out of
Here comes the skipper out. He's going to call for a right-hander.
Steven Cruz. will
Steven Cruz departs with no, he has not give up a run. And Steven Cruz departs. Nick Mears pitched an inning and a third.
Game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Here's Acuna up. He's 0 for 3.
The score right where it is.
Go out again.
And first offering is fouled off.
Now this is just par for the
Wait a
course
minute,
these
I got
days.
something to do,
Fastballs
Madonna.
coming out
Goddamn,
a
man.
little bit.
I hate that part. I fucking hate that damn part of the game. Man, you can't go out, you can't do
And a swing
nothing.
and a miss. There's that
And
slider.
But you got the
hit it
hitter
down and
already
back again
chasing
to dump
that
the
nasty
pedal feet.
slider. If you're
I
on the
fucking
mound,
hate
you
that
just wanna
part of the
expand
game.
the zone right now.
It does, huh?
Yeah, it fucking fun fading. I finally get my shit up. But goddamn, I can get my target over the guy. I can't send me goddamn pack all the time.
Fouls it away.
0 and 2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout.
So we're going to the 7th inning.
Strand one as the lead
Bottom of the top of the 8th. 3-1 Atlanta.
Welcome back and a new arm of the
Here's
mound.
Ian Hamilton.
Ian Hamilton getting ready to make his season debut.
And Mark Wohlers is scheduled to bring it in the 9th inning here.
Collins steps in for the Royals. Ground ball left
Fouled him
side,
off.
and foul ball. Right back to him on the mound.
To Hamilton, the first one down.
First out in the top of the 8th. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Strike 1.
Thought that one missed.
He's going to try that, and let's see what Witt gets right here.
Barely a hair out of
Ooh.
the zone, but it was a ball. They'll
So that's
take
ball
their
1.
challenge.
1, 9, 9, 8, 8. I think that's 32. Let me look that up.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Drake gonna call that.
This year,
Drake's going to challenge this.
and that just scraped the zone.
It caught the zone. 1-1. Call is overturned, and we keep our challenge. It's 1-1.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right.
Obvious.
side.
First 2 down.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Here's Garcia.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. 1 for 3.
8, 9.
Strike 1.
I think that's 34.
Looking very settled
Strike 2.
here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least
Ball 1.
Ball 1 there.
Fly ball, center field. Harris is under it, and that ends it.
3 up, 3 down that time. It's the
Got it.
Braves 3.
What?
The Royals 1.
Don't say nothing about what I'm doing right now.
We're back after this.
What are you doing right now?
On to the bottom.
What I'm doing? I'm looking something up on that game.
Persona
I'm looking
Royal
at-
5 Royal.
Now it's the
Yeah, I'm looking at the anchor for the fucking right now. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because this shit is hard, and it
One
ain't
ball, no
hard, but
strikes. To Baldwin.
If I don't get it right, my knowledge don't go up. One guy get it, one guy get my knowledge up. I ain't gotta look it up no more. I'm good.
Baldwin, high fly ball. Right field, that ball is gone into the chop house. 462.
Tell me to sort of count each. In the market spread. 15.
Already playing with the lead.
Other one gonna be Mary. Mary too.
462, so I'm going to keep up with that. I'm going to put that in my notepads here.
This one gonna be Mary.
Because several years ago, Atlanta had 20 or 25 450-foot home runs throughout the season. So far, that's one as Baldwin goes 462 with his. Oh.
It gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
Here's Matt Olson. He's 1 for 3. Outside slider, 1 ball, no strikes.
One home run already in this inning.
He homered in the first game of this series. He homered in the 7th inning of the first game of this series that won the game 1-0 for Atlanta.
Ground ball right
And the
side.
right field base hit.
So man aboard.
Here is Nick Mears
Ryan Stroud.
pitching. Ryan Stroud up. He's 2 for 3. Chopper,
Ground ball up the
6.
There's one, and that's a double play.
The 6-6-3 double play.
Awareness and that internal clock just serving him so well. He knew
Here's Ryan McCullough, 1 for 3 single. He's run. They got us. He's stolen a base and scored. And scored 1 time. So
very fast runner coming out of the box, man. That was outstanding.
Number 15 now at the plate as he swings through strike one. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
and he high line drive base hit in the center field.
Joey gets on base and keeps it
That's
going.
2 for him on the season. I kind of sort of figured he was going to get his second hit.
He's already homered.
2 hits in this game.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
McCullough takes off. He's safe.
Perez too late.
That's 3 steals already for him on the season.
Showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Popped in the air. Left field.
In the right and the left field, inning over. But the Braves get 1 run on 2 hits.
Last chance coming up for the
A run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. The Braves extend the lead on the Drake Baldwin home run, 4-1. And here comes Wohlers to shut it down.
All set to start. Here comes a new arm for the Braves.
He's got 1 save on the season already.
Know about his slider. It's just one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Late with the
Strike
swing.
1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
You say, I believe in Joe Henry.
He'll see another.
Struck him out.
And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a
strike one.
Just with a little less vertical movement, but still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it. Foul.
In on the hands with that fastball, foul. Oh, 2.
The other way, and he beats the shift.
In the right, a base hit. There was a shift on.
Now with one away.
Got on plane with that pitch, not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull
Strike
it.
one.
And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
This one's
No. No. Foul. Foul. What? Oh, man.
They cut into the deficit. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the. He's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Next to hit, Michael Massey in for a strike. 4-1. Swings through that.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Liner, caught it second. So they're down to their final out.
Hang.
Comes Lane Thomas. Line
Over to the second. Always got it. Braves win. Braves win.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next game of the week.
All right, let me do this. Y'all be sure to check out the highlights from Game 3 on YouTube. Braves win, ladies and gentlemen. Braves win. The Braves over the Royals. They defeat the Royals 4-3 in Game 3. Now the A's are coming to town. The Athletics are coming to town. Ronaldo Lopez taking on Jacob Lopez in Game 1 of this series, which will be later today. The pitching matchups, Grant Holmes for the Braves will be facing Luis Morales tomorrow, and Game 3 on Wednesday, which is getaway day, which we'll be leaving out going to Arizona after that. Arizona and then to the Angels for a weekend. We're going to be playing the weekend series with the Angels. The weekend series with Arizona. I'll be in Game 3 against Luis Severino. With that being said, we'll see y'all after a while for Game 3 of the series. A's, Braves. We'll see y'all later. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. Bye-bye.